Hey guys, welcome to the Prelims Focus news discussion of the 1st of October. Let's see the very first news, guys. First news is about high-level meeting on railway safety is going to be conducted by the Ministry of Railway, and this meeting is conducted amid the incident which occurred recently in the suburban area of Mumbai, where there was stampede condition in a foot overbridge in a railway station, in a local railway station, in fact. So that has led to the death of around 23 peoples, if I'm not wrong, and so that's why this high level meeting has been conducted by the railway ministry, and they have said that there will be comprehensive review on the safety measures in Mumbai suburban railway line as well as entire railway Indian railways, wherever there is a situation where there is a probability of there is huge number of passengers coming by through that railway station. All right, so they will major focus on a few key priorities areas, like the passenger safety is of key priority area. First priority is given to the passenger safety. Next is about the foot over bridges. The foot over bridges are the bridges which are made over the in railway station itself, over the different railway tracks to for the passage of passengers, so that passengers can travel from one railway line to other railway line. All right, so those kind of foot over bridges and that if there is some sort of modification required over those foot over bridges, then it will be of higher priority with no restriction of budget. It is clearly mentioned in that meeting that there will be no restriction of budget. If even budget is out of the reach of the government, then they will consult the central government for the budget to make these foot over bridges, because if this incident has now occurred in the Mumbai suburban area, but in future this might occur in other places in whole India region. That's why this decision has been taken, and general managers of railway zones were consulted in this meeting for the safety related issues, and they were intimated that financial commissioner shall confirm the same within 15 days. Means if any issues come within the purview of the financial commissioner of railways to spend on some projects, then they will have to sanction that project within 15 days, and after the sanctioning by the financial commissioner of railways, the case will be sent to the railway board for the final decision. Means finally the railway board will allot the money whatever is being required for creating some sort of infrastructure, whatever in future is being required for the modification of railways. All right, and that's why this was in news. And a few more things were written, like brilliant and enthusiastic station directors are being posted in 75 stations all over India to bring dynamism in the operations of railways, so that the pending works can be put forth into can be given more thrust. Alright, and as well as CCTV camera will also be installed in all the suburban areas of Mumbai with monitoring mechanism, and this shall be done in parallel across the India as well. I mean, not only in the Mumbai suburbans where the incident has occurred, but in the areas like Delhi station, like Howrah, or the Shialda station in Kolkata, because those are also the region where there is a huge probability of in future, so that because the rush is very much on those type of railway stations. Alright, so yeah, next is about third edition of Women of India Organic Festival is being organized by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, and this edition has been organized mainly to celebrate and promote the women entrepreneurs and women farmers across India, so that the field in which they are associated, that is organic sector field, those product can be bring on to the national and international mainstream. All right, so that's why the theme of this has been kept as good for women, good for India, and good for you, and it will showcase India's most varied offering of organic products which is being produced by these women entrepreneurs or women farmers, and which ranges from food as well as wellness, personal care, home improvement, kitchen composter, as well as solar products, whatever is being directly manufactured by those women entrepreneurs. And it will highlight the health and environmental advantages of organic food. It will also provide a platform for women engaged in it and boost the development of sustainable and easily accessible sales outlets for the women producers from the remotest corner of India. Alright, so that's why this was in news. Next news was about the governor of states in India, the governors that are appointed in states in India, because the context of this news was that new governor has been appointed in 5 states, and those 5 states are, you can see in this map, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and Meghalaya. Alright, so let's see a bit of functioning of governor, what is the qualifications, disqualifications, and few more facts about governor. So governor is mainly appointed directly by the President of India, and the one more thing guys, same person can be appointed as governor for more than one state, and executive power of the state is vested directly on the governor of that state. And the qualifications required to become a governor of a state is that you have to be the citizen of India and you must be more than 35 years of age, then only you will be allotted the post of governor. And he or she shall not be a member of either house of the parliament. Means if at all you are the member of parliament of say Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha or the member of state legislature, all right, so you have to resign from that post, then only you are eligible to hold the post of the governor of state. All right, and he should not hold any office of profit. This is few of the criterias, right? Next is appointment and terms of office. If you will see, then they are appointed by the president, as we have already discussed, and they hold office during the pleasure of president. Means president can any time remove that governor from his post anytime whenever he requires, right? And the general term of, though the general, this is not anything about the tenure of the governor has not been mentioned in the constitution, but the general term, which is a kind of convention, all right, and a convention is 5 years is given as a general term of the office of governor, but it is not mandatory that after 5 years, after completion of 5 years, he will be removed. Up till and unless the new governor of that state is not being appointed, the old governor of that state continues to exist as a governor of that state. All right, means this is done to mainly to so that the situation of interregnum doesn't occur. All right, and the governor may resign by submitting resignation to the president. These are a few of the facts which we have already discussed. All right, next is eco cremation with agricultural waste bricks. See guys, cremation means the places where the dead peoples are being buried. All right, so those buried means they are in Hindu religion they are like they are inserted into pyre of flame, and there it is being said that it is kind of a ritual that is being taking place in Hindu religion. But the news is here, the one NGO that is one Nagpur based entrepreneur, and he is associated with an NGO, so he led to an advantage invention of an agro waste bricks, all right, and as well as LPG crematoria. Means earlier the electric crematoria were not being much used by the people of India, because they were thinking that our dead body cannot be burned in an electric medium, right? Because our ancestors has been carrying out this burning activity in wooden thing, right? I mean wood. Directly they are using wood, but since using wood is a is of environmental concern, that's why this Nagpur based entrepreneur who belonged to an environmental NGO, he has led to a development of agro waste bricks. All right, and these since those are agro waste, so they were any time they were getting wasted only, but those waste things get converted into the bricks which looks like this wood, right? So it is being said that it is also taking into account the sentiments and traditions of the rituals in the Hindu religions, like funeral pyres are needed, and it is an alternative to wood, and searching for an alternative to dung cakes, because dung cakes were earlier introduced for the burning of pyres, but those were also not allowed. But since those were not having the touch of wooden touch, but these are having wooden touch, that's why it is being said that this in future these bricks, agro waste bricks will be used in as a funeral pyres. All right, so that, and one more thing guys, making these hard bricks with right mixture of agro waste has been named as mokshikta. Alright, so you just have to remember this keyword. This is very, very, very important keyword, guys. Just remember through it, right? Okay, next is government is studying a report on online abuse. Basically, see, in 2014, Supreme Court has struck down a section of 66A of Information Technology Act All right, so after that the central government has appointed a panel under the, I mean it's a kind of committee which is headed by TK Vishwanathan. All right, so that is why it was TK Vishwanathan committee. But the report, and committee was set up to contain the growing menace of the online abuse, which is particularly focused against women. So that committee has given this report, but that report has not been made public. But still, the Home Ministry is saying that okay, we are again looking onto this report and see whatever be the thing that can be incorporated in our society, present day society. All right, that's why the panel has recommended that amending section of when this fact was given in the article, that the panel has recommended amending section 78 of the Information Technology Act, which has mandated and officers not below the rank of inspector to investigate such cases of online misuse, which is particularly focused against women. All right, okay, next news is about center is going to review the flexi fares on selected trains. See, I have included this because this is a keyword, flexi fares. All right, and they might ask that recent flexi fare is related to which mode of transport. All right, so this kind of normal trivia they might ask, so that's why I have included. And that and also this is very important news because from railway perspective. All right, flexi fare system was introduced in premium trains last year, and those premium trains were Rajdhani Duronto and Shatabdi Express. All right, and government is telling that we are going to review this flexi fare policies because passengers do not, so that passengers could not face inconvenience and meet the revenues. Because nowadays it is being seen that under flexi fare system there is a situation is like that. Say for example, there is 500 seats in a train. If you are booking the first 10% of seats, then you have to give the normal amount, right, with the train is charging. But as the next 50 tickets you are booking, means next 10% you are booking, then you just have to spend more money. 10% money will be increased on that, right? So this was quite a regressive policy, and it was seen that people were not purchasing because at the end the fare were getting too much high. That's why people were not purchasing these train tickets. So the center has told that okay, we will review this policy again. All right, next is Jump Sampark program was in news, guys. Basically CARA is an institution that is the full form it is Central Adoption Research Authority, which is falling under the Ministry of Women and Child Development. See, it is a nodal authority under Ministry of Women and Child Development. Say for example, if you are going to adopt future if you want to adopt any children, then you have to go through the standard procedures whatever is being mentioned by the Central Adoption Resource Authority. So it is kind of a nodal authority through which you can take permission to adopt any children. All right, so this authority under Ministry of Women and Child Development has launched a monthly Jan Sampark program. Means it is a monthly based Jan Sampark program which will enable public interaction directly with the officials related to this under this institution, Central Resource Authority, right? Means you have, if you want to adopt any children, then you can do a direct interaction with the official of this institution and seek informations related to adoption, whichever is being required. Because it was alleged that people were not taking adoption to the much extent, and it was creating huge problem for them to do this adoption related facilities and all. So that's why the government has thought of okay, we will ease the facility of this everything, and we'll just make the things public, and we'll make the guidelines public. So if anyone at all want to consult us, they can directly consult us through this Jan Sampark program, which is a monthly based program, so that you will in future, if you want to adopt any children, then you will be getting full and foolproof information from us. All right, so guys, today up till this much was in news. We'll meet in next class. Till then, bye bye, take care, and thank you for listening to me, guys. Thank you very much.